Start of the second quarter here at Thomas Bradford Field. It's our Douglas County Digest.com varsity football game of the week. The Arcola Purple Riders versus the Tri-County Titans in Little Oka Valley Conference action alongside Alan Pat and Jerry Girardi here. Boy, those first 12 minutes, very exciting so far. We promised a pretty good one right off the bat with these two teams, very familiar with one another, and it's playing out that way so far after the first stanza.
First 14 seconds were fairly
yeah. Yes, sir. The kickoff return by Rojas for the touchdown. We called it from 70 yards, but then the Titans in that first quarter countered. It was 21 Michael Hudson going up the middle for about 4 yards there, plus the extra point to put themselves up 7-6. And now they'll switch sides of the field. The Purple Riders will go from your left to right on your computer screen, TV screen, or wherever screen you watch it from. So 3rd and 4 as we resume play. And Muccia bounces outside, gets away from one. He's past the 50 to the 45, 40. First down and more all the way down to the 36-yard line. A pickup there of 17 yards there by Muccia there. Nothing up the middle there. So he said, I'm going to go outside and get some big yardage. And that he did. Muccia with a couple rushing touchdowns last week in that win against Heritage. And tonight he's showing his good speed.
Nice move going to the outside, and he's got some speed, so he could get away from the defenders. Now Arcola spending a couple receivers wide to the left side. Colin Seaman.
And Muccia picked up the loose ball there. A fumble Ruski maybe, or borderline, as the ball was on the ground there. Muccia kind of picked it up there and went ahead there for...
Yeah, he got inside the 35 to the 33. Going to be 2nd and 7 for the Riders at the Tri-County 33-yard line. Just underway in the second quarter from Arcola.
Colin Seaman and Clayton Strader wide left. And Rojas, a flag is thrown in the midst of Rojas's run across the 30-yard line. We'll check the marker.
Flag is thrown at the 29. Holding against Arcola. Ball's marked at about the 28. So Rojas will get about 4. And then the penalty will be 10. So really about an overall loss of, I guess, about 9. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. I guess loss of 6. Second and 14. Back at the, just inside the 40, we'll call it the 39-yard line.
Colin Seaman, number 7, Nick Hudson. Number 43, Hudson's in a slot left position there. And Temez going to fire to the far side, and it's Hudson with the catch, but the immediate tackle by number 35 there, Bryce Cannon. Cannon almost like a cannonball there, coming in there to make the nice open field play there. And we have 3rd and long, and the line to make for Arcola is the 26-yard line. Some good open field defensive plays on both sides of the ball.
Just a little flat pass off to the left side. And Cannon was right there. Just about met the ball.
Point blank range. Temez under center, the quarterback. He's going to pitch it out. Rojas inside the 35 to the 34. It'll be about a 4th and 8 when the smoke clears at the end of this play there.
Call it the 20 or 34. We'll call it a gain of 4. It's going to be 4th down and 9.
9:45 left in the first half. Arcola behind Tri-County on the scoreboard, 7-6, and they're going to take their chances here. With Colin Seaman wide left, a slot back on the slot on the left is Clayton Strader. Temez, a little play action pass, fires,
And it is incomplete.
Colin Seaman, the intended receiver, and
Kirchner in there to bat the ball down.
It takes a quarterback to know what a quarterback is going to do in plenty of cases there. Nice tip of the ball, and he got there at the right time there. If he got there beforehand, possible interference, and but he got there at the right moment to poke that ball away from Colin Seaman.
So that's the second time that Tri-County has taken over on downs in this football game. Last time they marched the ball 72 yards for a touchdown. 9:22 left in the first half. Luke Clapp comes wide to the left side. Backs behind Kirchner. A wing back to the right is Cannon.
And it's Preston Skinner trying to take it off the right side there.
And I think he's just going to get about a yard.
He will.
Going to be 2nd down and 9 at the 35.
No celebration by Risley or company there. I'll take Coach Temples. He must have told his guys just don't get fancy. Just.
And you know that's such a subjective call by the officials. It just depends on the official. Sometimes you show just the least bit amount of emotion, they'll flag you, and other times you can do whatever.
Kirchner's going to keep it there. He faked to the one of the running backs, and then he took himself there, and maybe a half a yard there, or at the line. It's going to be 3rd down nonetheless, with the line to make the 44-yard line. I'll tell you, Arcola, for the most part, and not fooled by the trickery there, and some razzle-dazzle on the part of both teams tonight. Wyatt Flessner, 14, is wide to the right, and Bryce Cannon is in the wing back, or to the left side.
3rd and 9. Maybe a long 8, I don't know. Kirchner rolling out. And Flessner with a sliding catch on the far side of the field. Ball at the 46-yard line.
11-yard gain there. Nice hookup there as Flessner was the lone split end on that formation, and he ran his route nicely. Good communication between Kirchner to Flessner there, and
that's the first pass attempt by Drake Kirchner. I just thought of who he reminded me of, Doug Flutie. He's kind of small. Where's that number 2?
Yes, sir. And here he is on this side, on the quarterback keeper. And he's taken down with authority there by Andres Rojas, number 56. And talk about former Patriot there, maybe Andre Tippett kind of deal, a 56. And
you would know more about that than I would.
I'll tell you, there was no way that the Patriots going to beat the Bears in 85-86. That was a...
Yeah, well, loss of about a yard on the play.
7 minutes and 11 seconds left in the first half, and the Titans are off on offense, leading 7-6 there.
Flessner wide to the left side. Cannon the wing back to the right. And that was Preston Skinner.
And a flag was thrown in the midst of the run there, and it's a holding penalty against the Titans. And it's interesting too, because they are about 8 yards away from the first down. Will they decline and make it a 3rd and 8 from that spot, or will they take the penalty?
Nope, they're going to take it.
Back them up to about the 30.
36, I'm going to say.
Yep. Was waiting for the referee to crouch down there to spot the ball there, and he put it right on the yard line where Alan Patton stated. And Clock runs with 6:45 to go in the first half, and Seth Spears, number 25, sees action for the Tri-County Titans. He's wide to this side of the field, and Zach Gopert, number 20, in the slot, and Preston Skinner makes it trips left for the Titans. End of the shotgun is Kirchner, and a stoppage of play.
And I think it'll be timeout again by Tri-County. That's their second, and it comes with 6:29 to go in the second quarter. Give you the offensive line for the Purple Riders. The tackles are Jared Peters, number 77, a 6'4", 285 senior, and Patrick Henry, a 5'11", 227-pound junior. Their guards are Andres Rojas, 5'8", 215, a senior, and Quentin Risley, 6'3", 240, a senior. The center is Justin Coons, 5'11", 168, and a sophomore. The quarterback, Jose Tamez, a senior, 5'11", 175. He wears number 12. Ben Rodrigo, number 85, is the fullback, 5'9", 170, a senior. Tailback Omar Rojas, 5'8", 177, a senior. The running back, Zach Mutria, number 22, 6'1", 212, a junior. Split end is Colin Seaman, 6'2", 170, a freshman. And the tight end is Brooke Van Gundy, 5'11", 170, and a senior. Van Gundy also a linebacker for the Arcola defense.
And
he is their leading tackler with 27 total tackles coming into the ball game. The tackle leaders pretty bunched for the Purple Riders. Van Gundy has 27, Mutria has 25, Omar Rojas has 24, and Wyatt Fischel with 20.
And Fischel is a freshman.
A lot of freshmen and sophomores in this game.
And here is Preston Skinner around the right side, and he's to the 45-yard line. He picked up a good 9 there, but they're still a ways from the first down. They have to get to Arcola Real Estate to get a fresh set of downs.
Going to be 3rd down and 11. Ball at the 45. They have to get to the Arcola 44.
Let's see what formation they break the huddle with. They had trips left a couple of plays ago before the timeout.
Kirchner's only attempted 12 passes, attempted 6 coming into the ball game for 89 yards, but he's got a couple touchdowns. Flessner was on the receiving end of those.
Kirchner in trouble. He's brought down. Number 14 for Arcola, Brooke Van Gundy, one of the guys there with he leads the Arcola Purple Riders with tackles. He can tack on another tackle to his tally there. He came right up the middle there, and 4th down in a bunch, and Brooke Van Gundy with he just came right up the middle there.
And Arcola has taken a timeout. That's their first, and it comes with 5:25 to go in the first half. So Arcola has 2 timeouts left. Tri-County has 1 remaining. And let's see if the Purple Riders decide to put the rush on if Tri-County punts. We won't, we'll find out at the end of the timeout.
Rojas, who got the first score of the game, he's looked like he's going to be going back deep to receive it, and it's going to be interesting if they go to him or number 43, Nick Hudson, on the, are they going to stay where they are? They're going to switch sides, but Rojas and Hudson are back deep to receive, 25 and 43 respectively. And as we mentioned, a lot of these players have been on this, for Arcola, been on the varsity team. And last year, Arcola made it all the way to the IHSA quarterfinals. Last year, losing to their Cola War rival Tuscola. Last year in that IHSA quarterfinal playoff game.
Back to punt for Tri-County is Justin Adkins. He can put the ball, get some hang time. It's not a deep punt, but it's high. And it's going to bounce at the 45 of Arcola. It's picked up by Rojas at about the 44.
But hold your tickets. We have a
flag.
And the flag came at about the 42-yard line of Tri-County.
About a 19-yard punt, and there's holding on Arcola. I don't know if that was after the ball was kicked. There were a couple Arcola players hanging back toward the line, but line of scrimmage. I don't know if it was after the holding against Arcola. But Arcola will get the football.
Mike Nichols, our referee, in the white cap, and they're going to mark this ball.
I think we got to mark it from the. Well, I don't know where they're going to mark it. Yeah, they're going to say at the 40 or at the 38-yard line. That's going to be Arcola ball, 1st and 10. So we're going to say a 10-yard penalty on Arcola. That is their 4th penalty of the first half.
And here's the handoff.
Thomas to Mutria, going wide to the right side. Tell you, he gets a head of steam built up. It's hard to stop him.
He got a 16-yard gain that time there, and he had some good blocking there, and we talk about the reminding of some NFL old school, maybe with a power sweep there by the Packers there. You know it's coming, but
you can't stop it.
Yes, sir. 5:14 left in the first half of 1st and 10 for Arcola at the Tri-County 46. And here's Butria cutting it back, and he gets down to the 41. Pickup of 5 there. And he gets a nice assist there from Tri-County. 68 Wyatt Walsh back up on his feet. It's a 2nd down and 5 with 5 minutes left in the
That's a good combination between Rojas and Mutria. Kind of Mr. Inside, Mr. Outside. Rojas is the kind of the bowling ball type.
And Mutria to the 37. He gets about 4 yards there. Number 68 for Tri-County, Wyatt Walsh, who helped him up to his feet a play ago there to greet him and ground him. So we got a 3rd and short coming up, and Mutria and Rojas were instrumental in that playoff game last year against this Tri-County team. They got the 2 scores in that contest. And here is Mutria again, and he's inside the 25 to the 21-yard line, and he picked up 16 yards there for a 1st down, and the Arcola Purple Riders are knocking on the door. And you see the skill players also getting involved there with the good blocking downfield to pave the way.
That's 95 yards on 9 carries for Mutria.
Rojas gets the call this time. He's close to the 15-yard line on 1st and 10 from the 22. And it's a 6-yard gain to the 16-yard line.
37 yards on 9 carries for Rojas here in the first half.
Colin Seaman split wide to the left. Clayton Strader split wide to the right. Backs in the I formation. And it's Rojas.
He's going to get to the 11.
Ben Rodiguero, the fullback, 85, paving the way on blocking there.
And that looks like that'll be enough for a Rider. 1st down.
And they're going to mark it at the 10. Right on the 10. I don't know if it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 10.5 or 1st and goal to go.
It looks like 1st and 10 because the chains are still up.
Mutria inside the 5 to about the 4. Zach Moutre to about the 4-yard line. We're seeing some good smash mouth football. Alan Patton, just some power running, and Rodiguero, number 85, the fullback. Moutre, the tailback, going to get the call. And is he in?
He's in.
He's in. Touchdown, Arcola. Zach Moutre. How many yards did that from? About 5 yards, would you say, or 4?
I'm going to say 4.
4 yards. So Arcola has reclaimed the lead with 2:54 left in the second quarter.
And we're Arcola going to try the point after, try to kick it. Elizondo, he's got some leg. He put that through.
That's almost on Route 133 there, where that ended up. 2:54 left in the first half, 13-7. Arcola Purple Riders. As we mentioned at the around the top of the webcast here, Arcola last beat Tri-County in regular season action in 2008, 57-0. Tri-County has took the next 3 regular season contests from 09 to 11. But the last time these two teams met was in the first round of last year's playoffs, and Arcola would not be denied a 15-13 decision over these Titans.
That was an 8-play, 62-yard drive for the Purple Riders with Mutria and Rojas doing most of the dirty work, carrying the football. And the Riders will kick off to Tri-County with 2:54 left to go in the first half. Elsewhere in the LOVC on this weekend, East Central playing at Cerro Gordo Bimet. Martinsville is at Villa Grove on Friday night. Then Saturday afternoon, Crossroads Academy of Big Rock will play at Arthur Lovington at Wood Hammond.
Cannon took it about the 2. Oh, what a tackle there by Rodiguero. Ben Rodiguero put the brakes on in a big way there at the 19-yard line.
Cannon took that ball at the goal line, brought it right up the middle of the field, and he was pancaked by Rodiguero.
I bet Cannon wishes he took it from the end zone to take a safe touchback there. But he had to take it out there because he was close to that goal line, and he had to bring it up.
It looked like he was right on the goal line.
2:49 left in the first half on the 19-yard line, 1st and 10 Tri-County. Kirchner the quarterback. And Kirchner is going to roll, and he's going to keep it, and he's going to get across the right side there, and I think he lost yardage there.
Yeah, he's going to be brought down about the 18 or 17, I think. Called a loss of 2. Good pursuit by the Arcola defense.
Rojas there, Andres Rojas led the pursuit for the Purple Riders.
That was the 7th carry for Kirchner. He has -3 yards in the ball game. Wide receiver to the left side.
That's Strader, number 3, Michael Strader. On 2nd down and 12. Oh, that's a loose ball there, and it's quickly covered up there by Preston Skinner. Looked like they're going to set up a reverse there, or an end around, or a jet sweep there, but you don't want to do something that much inside your territory.
And we've got a timeout called by Arcola. That's their second timeout with 1:50 to go. They want to try to set up some field position. Should they hold Tri-County? Ball back at the
10-yard line.
At the 10, okay.
And they need to get to the 20. We'll need to get to the 29 and a half, to the
loss of about 7 on the play. That's the first fumble for Tri-County.
Purple Riders, this drive and the drive before that have been very, they've been putting a lot of pressure on Kirchner. They've been getting into that backfield, and don't be surprised if we see a pass. We saw a third down conversion earlier tonight. They went to Flessner.
Tri-County ball on their own 10-yard line, 3rd and 20.
Tri-County just going to line up on the ball after the timeout with Adam Clapp over on the far sideline. They won't bother huddling.
Strader remains wide left for the Titans. Kirchner's under center. And Kirchner is going to keep it.
He gets across the 15 to about the 17, we're going to call it. Got to be 4th down and 12. And we have another timeout. Arcola calling their 3rd and final timeout.
I'll tell you, it's a good combination of some pressure by Arcola in the backfield and the good coverage downfield. And when you get coverage downfield, Kirchner has little to no options but to keep it himself there. Kirchner's going to try to turn a nothing into a something there, and we'll have a punt here, and Justin Atkins, number 77, will punt it for the Titans, and Rojas, 25, Omar Rojas, and Nick Hudson, 43, are back deep to receive.
The first punt by Atkins only went about 25 yards, but it was high. This more of a line drive. It takes a bounce. Going to be taken by Rojas at the 46, and he'll get down to the 35.
Great field position for the Purple Riders to try to add to their lead with 1:34 to go in this first half.
29-yard kick by Adkins and about an 11-yard return by Rojas. So Arcola 1st and 10 at the Tri-County 35 with 1:34. Riders are out of timeouts. Tri-County has 1 remaining in the first half. See what Arcola wants to do here with 1:34 left in the second quarter. Thomas back to throw.
He has Fischel there. Oh, incomplete. Wyatt Fischel had a touchdown last week in that win against Heritage, and they tried the post pattern there as Fischel went down the sideline and cut it toward the middle of the field there, and a great intention there, just a hairbreadth shy of the completion there. And we mentioned Fischel, a freshman, but a very integral part of this Purple Rider team, and 2nd and 10 ensues after that incompletion.
Plus 5 seconds comes off the clock. Wide receivers to both sides, slide back on the left.
Temez from the shotgun in trouble, flushed, throws, and it's out of bounds, incomplete. Trying to hook up there with Nick Hudson.
Thomas rolling to the right side, got some pressure and just threw it up and out of the area code almost.
Oh, the county, well, no, we're still in Douglas County.
We're not far from Coles County, so.
With 1:22 in the first half, he tried to throw against his body. There was Temez there, and he trying to roll to the right and throw, and I'll tell you, credit the pursuit of the Tri-County defense, forced that incompletion. So 3rd and 10 for the Arcola Purple Riders, and a 13-7 Purple Rider lead.
Nick Hudson in with the play from the sideline. Seaman wide to the left, Hudson wide to the right. Backs in the eye, and we've got a flag.
Delay?
With about 1:20 to go.
Delay a game.
Okay. So that moves the ball back to the 40, makes it 3rd and 15. That's the 5th penalty on Arcola. 5 penalties, 44 yards.
And they break the huddle. They're going to be at the far hash at the 40-yard line. And Clayton Strader wide to the right. Back to the I formation. 3rd and 15. And Omar Rojas turns the corner inside the 30, inside the 25. He got away from one defender in the backfield. He saw some daylight around the right side. And he is close to a Purple Rider first down. Very close. They needed to get to the 25. And they're going to spot the ball just outside of it to the 26. Nice 14-yard gain, 4th and a yard, and they're going for it, and I don't blame them. Colin Seaman wide left, wide right is 43 Nick Hudson, and Moutre. Moutre's got a first down inside the 25. They needed 1, and they got 3. Inside the 25 at about the 23-yard line. Clock continues to roll as we're inside the final minute of the first half. And here's Omar Rojas. Inside the 20, close to the 15.
Luke Nash in on the stop for the Titans. Ball is going to be marked at the 16-yard line.
Yes, sir. Exactly. 2nd down and 3. I formation, Moutre up the middle inside the 15.
He may be a yard short.
And that's the case there. No huddle they go. 3rd and 2, and they're going to spike it. And it'll be 4th and short. I'll tell you, it seems after that delay of game penalty, they've got a second wind. Talking about the Purple Rider offense. They're not wasting any time to try to get back to pay dirt. Maybe that delay game is what they needed just to maybe collect their thoughts, catch their breath, and
got to be 4th down and a short 2. Elizondo is going to attempt a field goal. 31 yards
from the middle of the football field.
And it's a bad snap, and
it's picked up by Skinner.
Pick it up by Skinner. And he could go all the way for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Titans.
I tell you, the half opens and closes with a bang.
Right now we are tied at 13. And it's that 3rd element of football, the special teams, causing all the...
I don't know if Arcola was going for the fake or if the snap was bad. The
snap was low there.
They were scrambling for the football, and Preston Skinner picked it up at about the 21-yard line. And once he got free, there was nobody going to stop him. He ran 79 yards.
The only guy who could stop him was his own man there.
And Clapp is going to attempt to kick the extra point. And now they're going to take their final timeout.
6 ticks left before the half. An exciting Little Okaw Valley Conference confrontation here.
I tell you, it's all you can do to keep up with all this action.
In fact, I'm going to write that down here in my little... Try to write this down in my little steno book here. Wow, that was I'll tell you, that field goal attempt, that was a low snap there, and Skinner he just scooped and scored. That was, and then wow, that.
Well, I was writing stuff down, so I didn't really see, but the running play before that. Or did they spike the ball just before that?
They spiked it before
that. Okay,
they spiked it, yes.
So the clock was not running, so they had some time to try to get that set up. But I don't know if they were just in a hurry to attempt the kick. And we've got a flag on Tri-County. I think they had too many men in the huddle, because I saw number 50 Luke Nash heading off the sideline to the sidelines. That is a 5-yard penalty for a substitution infraction.
I'll tell you, in that last Arcola drive, I thought they were going to just run it. I'll tell you, they had a lot of momentum and some great running. They seemed to have got in a rhythm, and I thought going for the field goal would have, I don't know. But
getting back to Tri-County, I think they may have had 12 men in the huddle, and then Luke Nash tried to head for the sideline, and he got caught.
Luke Clapp for the lead.
So it's a 10-yard longer attempt on the extra point, and Clapp makes the kick.
And gives the Titans the 14-13 lead.
Well, as we said, Jerry, it's not been dull here in the first half.
No, sir.
Kickoff return for a touchdown, a couple long runs, and then the fumble recovery, and return for the touchdown by Preston Skinner with 6 seconds to go.
And it may come down to special teams. And as we mentioned, 3 out of the 4 of the 3 out of the 4 last meetings have been decided by 6 points or less between these two Little Oak Car rivals. And
well, I know that in 2010, Tri-County beat Arcola in the playoffs 22-21.
Mm-hmm.
And then last year, Arcola won in the playoffs 15-13. So
yeah.
your point is well taken.
And speaking of point, we are a point apart right now. As I try to get my balance here, we're in amongst the crowd here at Thomas Bradford Field. And we're glad you're with us here on DouglasCountyDigest.com. Little Oak Valley Conference action at its finest. Clap to kick it off, and it's a squibber.
Going to be taken. We got a flag down at the 42. Kick was taken at the 42
by Seaman.
And then we've got a flag on the. Well, is that just the beanbag to mark the spot where the kick was received?
There's been a lot of yellow laundry tonight. And
well, that was a white one, so
okay, that's a good one.
So Arcola takes over. 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line with 2.5 seconds to go in the first half. And let's see what the Purple Riders do. Everybody's out of timeout, so.
Temez is under center. I formation backfield.
Here's Mutria going up the middle. He gets some running room to the outside.
Still on his feet to the 39-yard line of Tri-County.
And we've got a flag.
Right at the foot of the official there.
Holding against Arcola.
Can the half end on an offensive penalty?
I don't know. It's declined.
Okay, that's a half.
So that's the end of the first half. A 19-yard run by Motria. And we come to the end of the first half of play with the score, Tri-County 14 and the Arcola Purple Riders 13.
This is the DouglasCountyDigest.com Varsity Football Game of the Week.